venha cá abaixo e traga o tacho.
Welcome, welcome, and welcome to my top Rugby World Cup fantasy deals, and let me help you travel through the murky waters of doom and gloom of the fantasy realm. The fantasy leagues are always a special way to connect everyone, be it players with fans, fans with fans, fans with stuff, fans with stress, or whatever, and the one made for the Rugby World Cup is mostly well done and special. Just needed some tweaks, but it's awesome and beautiful. As I've been doing for the last 5 weeks, let me tell you the best Euro Tier 2 deals that you should make, even if it seems a long shot. What is life without a bit of spice, risk, and heart clenching? Nothing! Nothing! Buy it like the capitalist society we are. Sorry. For this first week, I'll sell you one player for each position, and it's up to you to grab him or not. But if you do, then tell me on Twitter who it was and how it did pan out after that round. I'm going to name some Portuguese names, even if they aren't playing in this round, so stick with me, okay? Let us then start. In the prop section, we want some juggernauts that can break an entire ceramic shop, but that have the power to ballet out of the ruck. My bets? Beka Gigashvili, Alexandru Savin, Shalva Mamukashvili. Mamukashvili doesn't need any explaining why you should pick him, and if Georgia can roll their mole, he will grab a couple of tries or at least do well. He doesn't miss tackles, so it's a very safe bet, on my opinion. Moving to the towering locks, I would pick José Madeira and Mariusz Ifitimichuk. Madeira will grant you big points in turnovers, tackles, lineout steals. In the last Rugby Europe Championship, he stole 5 lineouts, made 6 turnovers, and a tackle completion over 95%. Unreal, crazy, buy the kid, he's marvelous. As for the loose forwards, Luka Ivanashvili, Kristi Chirika, Beka Gorgadze. Yeah, 2 number 8s and a blind side that is gaining momentum since January. Gorgadze might not be at his best due to some injuries, but he's a beast and will be a hindrance to any opposition, and if he can, score some tries or at least do some assists. At the scrum halves, those nerve-wracking chihuahuas, I would pick just one man, Samuel Marques. Do I need to explain? Really? Have you been living under a rock? The man, the myth, the legend, the hero. The CM Punk of Rugby, without the toxic part. He will score some points out of conversions and do some line break assists and try assists and move over Portugal from one side to the other. So he is also a very safe bet like Shalva Mamukashvili. As for the fly halves, Luka Matkava. Yes, it is the biggest gamble that I have here, but that's the art of the deal, isn't it? Matkava is on the rise, and the fact he's giving a heck of a fight to Tedo Abshandadze shows you why you should pick him. There's only one problem though. He can miss some conversions, which will pinch his fantasy stats. But he connects well with Ninashvili, so you could have here a very deadly combo in the fantasy. In the centers we have 2 captains, Tomasz Appleton and Merab Sharikadze. Sharikadze is one of the best centers in the rugby world, and that is a fact. Tackle monster, try galore scorer, and a creator of line breaks. He can do it all, and I think you should pick him at this moment. As for the back 3, well, we want the most crazy tricksters out there. I would pick Rodrigo Marta, David Ninashvili, Nuno Souza Guedes. These are the infinity stones of the Euro T2 rugby, so special, so shiny, so destructive. Souza Guedes is a must, Nanishvili is just pure joy, and Marta, well, Marta will dot down the oval ball inside the try area a couple of times. So this is the easiest part of the deal, these 3 off the back. And here are my 15 Euro T2 fantasy players that you should pick, even it seems that Peter O'Mahony, Antoine Dupont, Buden Barrett or Samu Kemerevi are better choices. Believe in the T2 revolution. Join us. Join us, join the revolution that Squidge started. A final thought. There are some Euro T2 players missing that could be game changers to the fantasy due to their skills and form. One of them is Nicolás Martins, Portugal's flanker, and I have already reached out to Rugby World Cup team to ask them to add him to the list. If you can, also send a ticket so we can have the proper list updated. So, what do you think about my deal proposals? Will I be a Michael Scott from The Office, the USA version, as the UK truly sucks? Or I'm going to be a Gordon Gecko? Deal, set, and match.